everyone, it's a marvelous night. I decided to put together this little compilation of a bunch of my shorts, so I hope you enjoy. The house from the movie Home Alone in 1990 versus 2024. Didn't think it was possible to suck the soul right out of a building, but apparently it is. They turned the Home Alone house into a f***ing doctor's office. Forget about secondhand embarrassment. Have you ever felt secondhand awkwardness? Like when you're watching something on TV and the characters start acting awkward around each other and you just feel awkward too? This post is how I realized all this time I have been confusing awkwardness and embarrassment. Everyone knows that space is very, very cold and the sun is very, very hot. So I assume there's a bit of space kind of near the sun, which is just right. Like balmy space. Yes, that's where we are. I love the thought of the new Avengers showing up in Doomsday with Bob in tow and everyone else being like, who the f*** is that? Bob. Why is he here? He's our friend. Do you have magic hands? Yes. Do animals talk to you? Yes. Kidnapped or enslaved? Yes. Do people assume all your problems get solved because a big strong man showed up? Yes. He is a princess! About to watch a scary movie, so I googled security guard to feel safe. Spider-Man Far From Home, aka the movie with the world's most expositional toast scene in the history of humanity. Tell the timeline about your worst movie theater experience. Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna slowly start sneaking lines from shows I like into my Instagram posts and see how long it takes for anyone else to notice. Every once in a while, I wish the friendship meter from The Sims was real, so that way when people tell me I use ChatGPT, they can visually see just how much respect I just lost for them in that moment. One time an acquaintance told me she entered Snape's star chart into ChatGPT and I could physically feel that meter dropping 3 separate times over the course of her sentence. Man, I just want gas. What does this mean? Exxon, convenient gas station with a dark past.
Your name is Mr. Terrific. You don't get a vote with a name like that.
MF, your birth name is Guy. Do you think there's anyone in Hell's Kitchen who doesn't watch the news and is just constantly out of the loop with everything that happens every day? Yeah, I don't think the blind lawyer is Daredevil, but alright guys, whatever you say. I'm obsessed with superheroes like a 10-year-old boy and obsessed with magical girls like a 6-year-old girl. Yep, me too. I love how in Across the Spider-Verse, all the Spider-Men are like, you gotta lose someone dear to you, like us. We all lost our uncle, you will never understand. And meanwhile, Miles literally lost his uncle in the previous movie. I'm crying. Imagine MJ got pregnant before forgetting who Peter was and thought she was the Virgin Mary or something. We went on a date where the date never showed up. So I pretended to have never left the bar. Still on? How we feeling? Are you on your way? So should I close my tab? I'm holding the table 1 more hour and then I'm out. They're asking me to give up the table. Should I wait? Getting fixated on something is funny because the first week I have an insatiable need to tell everyone I know about it and spread the good word, but by weeks 2 and 3, it becomes so intense and personal that even hearing it mentioned in public makes me sweat as if a dark secret was alluded to. Bro's playing Mecha Chameleon. If you were just chilling at home watching TV and one of these popped up on the screen, you already knew the movie was about to slap. Kevin building his own IMAX after Dune stole all his screenings. Starting a new show sucks. Who are these people? It's crazy to me that Wolverine, a guy born 200 years ago, has such a normal name. Imagine if, instead of Logan, it was like Bartholomew or something. I hate to do this to you, but his birth name is not Logan. Low-key is me when I'm going through airport security.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
Hey printer, can you please print this document? Low on cyan. Don't worry, it's just a black and white text. No, you. Low on cyan. Matt Murdock dating a therapist and still refusing to go to therapy is probably the funniest thing he's ever done. He went to the Punisher before his girlfriend. That's some next level dodging your problems. It's terrible for any number of reasons, but I think if we invent immortality, there should be an extreme sport called civilizational speedrunning, where teams of 20 go into the wilderness somewhere and try to be the fastest team to build the first internal combustion engine. I bet you could get it down to like 3 years tops. The real trick is to eat seed-heavy food before the speedrun starts so your first poops are halfway to agriculture already. I want you on my team, holy shit. Listen, I hate authoritarian rule just as much as the next guy, but if Latveria was real, I'd already be living there. Now, normally I wouldn't post this on its own, but the post directly below this one says, now this is a Reed Richards I can get behind. Nobody even said thank you. I do not think Marvel's What If series asked the right questions. We could have had this. What if Thanos had Infinity Head? Avengers First Aid Kit! So cute, but where's Black Widow? Yeah, and where's Hawkeye? Why is Hawkeye being replaced with Black Panther? Used to think it terribly silly and kind of funny when fantasy or sci-fi stories would have people refer to major recent historical events as the Flood or the Incident or the Revolution. And I'm sure historians hate that because it's not helpful or descriptive. But we sure do be calling it the pandemic. The Truman Show must have been so boring if you were in the wrong time zone. All the Americans would be like, wow, look at his day-to-day activities. And the Australians just get a live feed of Truman sleeping. The memes would have been like, when you tune into the Truman Show, but he's just sleeping again. If you look out of the right side of the aircraft, you will see what remains of a giant rock baby, now forever frozen in the sea. CRT televisions. I am literally a radioactive black box. Strange signal goes in, picture comes out. I will not break for 50 years. Modern TVs. Your TV needs an update. Please connect to the internet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, left, left. Which one is left? In Breaking Bad 2008, Walter White becomes distraught at the sight of a broken plate. This is because breaking equals bad. You'll share with me some lukewarm takes? I'm extremely tired of hot ones. There should be a function on TV to reduce or increase the brightness. You're not gonna believe this. If Daredevil was an endgame, he would have spent the final battle fighting the good guys and used the gauntlet to put Thanos and his army into a lightly guarded NYC jail. What's this game even about, bro?
Cyclops? Sorry, but your one-eyed warrior isn't even playable. Yet?
Maybe the fact that we all need subtitles to hear dialogue in movies and TV shows is less because we're deaf or attention deficient and more because the audio guys are making everything but the dialogue too f***ing loud. Does it hurt? Not at all. So, no need for me to kiss it better? It hurts so much. I was confused, you see? Hey girl, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 9, 8, 7, 6? Oh, the bomb. I forgot about the bomb.